To bivvy or not to bivvy? That's the question. Most people on this planet, before they go into the bush and into the wild like this, normally they'd have a plan, like an expectation of what's going to happen. Me, on the other hand, I just go. Take a bivvy bag and we'll figure everything out as we go. So it opens you up to a real random adventure. So the bivvy bag suits a certain type of character. I'm totally lost. Imagine wandering around this place, you'd be like, oh shit, it's getting dark, I need to get my tent. That's not a worry for me. So I've got plenty of time. Whereas if I was camping, I'd be like, oh honey, we got to go and set up the tent now, and where's all the pegs, and oh, we can't set it up here because of blah blah blah. Nah bro, I just can find I can sleep on top of that rock right there, bro. Not a worry in the world. Some lamb Guinness stew. Let's see what happens this time. Guinness draft, 0 alcohol. Someone that should never buy a bivvy bag. Someone that's claustrophobic. There's not a lot of space inside. It's very cramped inside. So if you're like claustrophobic, you definitely must not buy a bivvy bag. Get yourself a nice big tent or a tarp. I gotta do this dive now because it's just got dark. That stew would be close to ready once I get dry and everything on a full moon. Yes. That was actually pretty sick, but the only living thing that I saw down there was a shark. Cheers. Oh. Yeah, check out, it's just like really soft. If I didn't have a bivvy bag, I would have had a million excuses not to go and jump into the water, because let's say I had a tarp or a tent, I would have to be up in the scrub above here. So that means I'd have to scramble down in the dark. You can just think of a million excuses before you get to the edge. Whereas if you're staying right there where you're going to jump into the water, you're like, there's no excuse. Another awesome thing with the bivvy is that it has this, what I call the viewing deck. So the flap opens out, so you just lie and look up at the sky, which you can't get in a tarp. You can't get that in a tent. You can only get this with a bivvy. Ready to bivvy. Like someone who wouldn't want to get a bivvy bag is someone that's really afraid of being invaded in the nighttime. So the main things you need for safety is your phone and your light. So if you're in a tent, you can like easily, quickly grab your phone, because you know it'll be like right next to you. It wouldn't have like maneuvered around. And you can also grab your light in that kind of a situation. But if it is a major concern for you, like, then yeah, maybe better off in a tent, something that there's more space to grab quickly what you need. Also, you know, if you're like shit, what is that, in a tent you can like slowly get up and listen, and maybe like you'll be able to crawl to the opening of the tent and open it up, try and see what's happening. Whereas with the bivvy, like, you never know. I freaking hate these like zips, because you don't know if the zip is on this side or if it's on the other side. So if there's someone there, you're like, shit, and you're like, so in that kind of a situation, bivvy bag's not that good. For what it actually is, a bivvy bag is, like the one that I got is I think it costs like $250. 250 bucks. That's quite expensive for a bag with a bit of a mesh bug net. So bivvy bags are, for what they are, I feel they're quite expensive. So with any other piece of camping equipment, you would never look at this here and go, oh yeah, I can spend the night in this little crevice here. So we're just going to make our way now to the infinity pool, and we're going to go for a cold plunge. Infinity pool, Ranger's infinity pool. This is the kiddies pool, and this is the big boy jacuzzi. This is the big boy's jacuzzi. I've left the main question to right to the end. How will a bivvy bag handle adverse weather? That's key. Well, you're in luck. It turns out I have a video for that. That's going to be on screen over here. YouTube's putting it on the screen here, where I take the bivvy into a massive storm with heavy rain. It's pretty exciting. Take a look at it. And yeah, so what is the answer to the question, should you buy a bivvy bag? Well, that is up to you. Anyway, thanks for coming along on another Ranger trip, and hopefully I'll have one for you soon. Until then, keep safe. Don't do what I do.